My name is Aarik Robertson. I'm Director of Strategic Initiatives with Mille Lacs Corporate Ventures. Well, I grew up in South Minneapolis, right off of Lake Street, so I lived there my whole life. Went to South High School, went to the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, so never really got that far away from home. But living there, I just really loved the urban environment growing up in the city, and so I always had so many opportunities to do things in life, and so I really appreciated that environment. So I graduated from the University of Minnesota Twin Cities in 2005 with my degree in American Indian Studies with a focus on the Ojibwe language. And I actually wanted to be a history teacher after I graduated, but I found out that I would need about 1.5 years of prerequisites and then 1.5 years of the licensure program to actually become a teacher, and so law school was also 3 years. I was really interested in history, so I decided that's what I wanted to do. There's so many opportunities with a law degree that I knew I could work in the legal field, I could go back into higher education where I had been working for 5 years, so it just really felt like a good opportunity. Before I came to MLCV with my law degree, I was really involved with the Minnesota American Indian Bar Association. I'm a former past president, former vice president, and for the last 6 years I've chaired the annual scholarship golf tournament committee, which we actually just had last week, and we had our best year ever. We raised the most amount of money for the scholarship that we've ever done. And as a past scholarship winner, it's really important for me to make sure that I give back and I can contribute and really show that current law students that there's a community out here that cares, they want to see you succeed, and that we want you to be a part of this legal community, and that you have a lot of work to do and contribute to our communities here in the future. So yeah, growing up with my mom working for the band, I always kind of had it in the back of my head that I would like to work for the band in some regard, but with my education, my training, I wasn't always sure, where would I be the best fit? How could I best be in a position to help the band? And when I really learned about this MLCV opportunity with Zach Atherton Ely, he approached me actually after the golf tournament and asked me what I was up to, and we just had a good conversation about what the things that were going on at MLCV. From afar, I've always really appreciated Joe's leadership and what he's done with the company, so that was something that I've always noticed just as a band member, and seeing the things over the years that MLCV was doing and being innovative and really, I could tell, trying to provide a better future for our band members. That's something that I wanted to be a part of, and so this opportunity to jump in, use my law degree, and really focus on growth and areas where we can innovate and just really have more opportunities to grow outside of gaming and explore those things. That's really interesting to me, and there's a lot of great things that we can do outside of that. So some of the initiatives I work on with MLCV is I'm kind of our lead on our renewable energy projects. So we just built a 3 megawatt solar array over at our Hinckley property next to Grand Casino there. So that's really exciting. It's a really great way to signal to the community and our band members that we really care about the future of renewable energies and creating a more sustainable planet. And so I'm really excited to kind of spearhead that initiative and look at different projects, whether it's in Hinckley and Mille Lacs and other areas that we have businesses, to always try and make things more sustainable and more and better down the road. Yeah, one of the great things for me working in renewable energies is that I really get to place a premium on future thinking. Because when I think about the history of the Mille Lacs Band and those decisions that our ancestors and our relatives made hundreds of years ago to put us in a position to be successful today, those are the things that I try to hope today too, so that my child, our children can all be, can better enjoy this planet and better enjoy the environment and have these things still available for them when they're older and they have kids as well, and think about the future there. And I think renewable energies is a really important piece of that, because it's a demonstrated way where it's going to help our environment. So my advice for band members who are interested in pursuing college is to really study those things that you're interested in, because the things that we're interested in, we tend to do better in those types of classes, and so that will allow you to have opportunities for graduate programs, professional schools, also those high GPAs, and being in programs that you really are interested in, you can find jobs in those areas, because finding that balance between life happiness and work happiness is something that we all have to do as adults when we enter the workforce. And if you find something that you really like to do, look for those opportunities. It's something that can really help you through life and will make it much more enjoyable. I really enjoy working for Mille Lacs Corporate Ventures because not only do I get to work around other band members and people who really care about our mission to help support and grow the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, but it really feels like coming home for me. I've worked in other places before, and I've never had this feeling of comfort quite like I've had when I've started working for MLZV. It really felt like I was coming home for the first time, and so that was a really great feeling to be here.